Welcome to the Dark Records channel where we talk about everything dark and spooky. Today we are going to talk about a Hakutaku creature, but before that don't forget to like and subscribe. Without further wait, let's get into it. The Hakutaku, known as Bazi in Chinese, is a legendary creature with deep roots in East Asian mythology. Its depictions, abilities, and historical significance vary slightly between Chinese and Japanese traditions, but both portray it as a wise and benevolent being. The Hakutaku was generally depicted as a white, ox-like creature, though its appearance can vary. Common features include extra eyes, usually 9 in total, either on its face or across its body. These eyes symbolize its omniscience and deep understanding of the world. The Hakutaku was typically white, symbolizing purity and wisdom. In some depictions, it has a human-like face or other human features, blending its animalistic and human-like qualities. In some Japanese illustrations, it can appear with additional characteristics such as horns, hooves, and a more lion-like or dragon-like body, emphasizing its mythical nature. The Hakutaku was primarily known for its vast knowledge and wisdom. Its abilities include possessing knowledge of all the world's creatures, particularly the supernatural and mystical ones. This includes information about their habits, weaknesses, and how to protect against them. And this creature is seen as a protector of humanity, often providing guidance on how to avoid or ward off evil spirits and misfortune. And in some accounts, the Hakutaku was associated with medicinal knowledge, particularly concerning herbs and remedies, making it a symbol of health and well-being. The history of the Hakutaku was deeply intertwined with Chinese mythology and its later adoption into Japanese folklore. The earliest accounts of the Hakutaku, or Bazi, come from Chinese sources. According to legend, the creature appeared to the Yellow Emperor, Huang Di, during his reign around the 27th century BCE. The Hakutaku shared with the emperor detailed knowledge about all the supernatural beings in the world, including how to protect people from them. This information was supposedly recorded in the Bazi too, a now lost text that listed over 11,000 types of creatures and their descriptions. The Bazi became a symbol of protection and wisdom, often associated with rulers and scholars. The Hakutaku was later adopted into Japanese culture, where it retained its association with wisdom and protection. In Japan, the Hakutaku was often depicted as a good omen, and its image might be found in homes or temples to ward off evil spirits. The creature is sometimes linked with the deity of learning and knowledge, reinforcing its role as a guardian against ignorance and evil. This creature has influenced various aspects of East Asian culture. Its image appears in art, literature, and religious texts, symbolizing protection, wisdom, and the pursuit of knowledge. In modern times, the Hakutaku has also found its way into popular media, including manga, anime, and video games, where it continues to be portrayed as a mystical, wise being. One of the most famous stories about the Hakutaku revolves around its encounter with the Yellow Emperor, Huang Di, the legendary ruler of ancient China. The tale of the Hakutaku and the Yellow Emperor. During his reign, Huang Di, the Yellow Emperor, was a wise and benevolent leader who sought to bring peace and prosperity to his people. Under his rule, the Chinese people flourished, but the emperor was concerned about the many supernatural beings that threatened the land. He knew that these creatures could bring misfortune, disease, and chaos if left unchecked. One day, while traveling through the mountains with his retinue, the Yellow Emperor encountered a mysterious creature unlike any he had ever seen. It was a large, white beast with the body of an ox and the face of a human. The creature had multiple eyes and 9 in total spread across its face and body, giving it an otherworldly appearance. Despite its fearsome look, The creature exuded an aura of wisdom and calm. Recognizing the creature as a divine being, the Yellow Emperor approached it with respect. The creature introduced itself as the Hakutaku, a being of immense knowledge that understood the secrets of the world, including all the supernatural creatures that roam the earth. The Hakutaku told the emperor that it had come to him with the purpose to impart its knowledge so that the emperor could protect his people from the dangers posed by malevolent spirits and creatures. The Hakutaku then began to describe the many mystical beings that existed in the world, at over 11,000 in total, explaining their habits, weaknesses, and how they could be defeated or appeased. Huang Di listened intently, committing the Hakutaku's wisdom to memory. The creature's knowledge was so vast that the emperor's scribes were called to record everything the Hakutaku said. This knowledge was later compiled into a sacred text known as the Beizi-2, which served as a guide for the emperor and his successors in dealing with supernatural threats. With the knowledge gained from the Hakutaku, Huang Di was able to protect his people from many dangers. The emperor's rule continued to be prosperous, and the Beizi-2 became a treasured text, passed down through generations. The Hakutaku, having fulfilled its purpose, vanished into the mountains, never to be seen again. However, its legacy lived on in the form of the Beizi-2 and the stories told about its encounter with the Yellow Emperor. The tale of the Hakutaku became a symbol of divine wisdom and protection, reminding people of the importance of knowledge in overcoming the challenges of the world. This story not only highlights the Hakutaku's role as a guardian and a source of wisdom, but also illustrates the deep connection between myth, leadership, and the protection of society in ancient Chinese culture.